Hello everybody, and welcome to another series, a video from the Brommer's blog, tutorials on DesignSpark PCB. Today I just wanted to do some very simple stuff, just looking at some of the simple user interface commands, by using the mouse for zooming, panning, etc. In the actual design. So just very quickly, here we have a typical design we're faced with, that is supplied with DesignSpark. So at the moment we see all the design. If you have a mouse equipped with a mouse wheel, just by simply moving that wheel, you can see here, we're zooming right out, we can see the full drawing area here, to the whole board, to zoom straight back in. If at any time you want to get back to a zoom where you want to see all the design that you're currently working on, by simply pressing the A key, A for alpha, you automatically zoom to which shows you all the active component or the working area on your board. So again, just by zooming in to press A takes us back to see A. A good way to remember it is A for all. Okay, A for all. Now, maybe on some larger designs you maybe want to focus in on some specific area of the design, so maybe the point at where the cursor is. So if I take a look at this connection just here where the cursor is, now by simply pressing Z or Z for zoom, we can instantly zoom into that area of interest following the cursor all the time here. Again, if we want to pull out from here, we can either hit the A command, which would show us all of the design, or by pressing U for umbrella, basically gives us a zoom out again, centered around the point of the cursor. Again, moving here, we can zoom out. Again, zooming in. So if I press A again, just to bring us back to the whole design. So just to recap what we've done there, is just very quickly, very simply, we've looked at a number of ways where the mouse, in combination with a couple of key presses, A for all, Z for zooming to the point where the cursor lies, and U to zoom out from the cursor point, gives you a very quick control over what's areas of interest in the board, where you want to work, etc. So just a couple of other movements now, looking at the mouse. Again, we may have seen on some, you will have seen on some of the other videos, we can simply, with a left click, we can highlight a device. From here, right click. So left click to select a device, right click gives us a number of options, whether we want to edit that component, to rotate it, etc. We can see here, rotating. Or very quickly, while the component is selected, just by pressing R on the keyboard, you can rotate that device, and as you can see, all the connections are dragged along with that component. So just by deselecting again there, it's fine. We can do the same with that component again. We can also press F. What F allows us to do is F for flip. So pressing F swaps a component. So looks a little messy, but it shows us swinging about that point relative there. We would again drag all the connections with the device. So what is also possible is, while we have hold of the device, by holding the left button in and click, we can dynamically pull the device, and as you can see, all the connections pull in there, so we stay connected to there. Okay, and always remember, if at any point you may have made a mistake that you're not happy with, you can simply go to Edit, Undo, or we can also hit Alt and Backspace. Alt and Backspace is the same as Undo. Okay, so in terms of moving other areas of the design, we can also not just move a single component, but also move a selection of the design as well. So if we just zoom out slightly, here we can see a section of the board that we maybe want to extend out to make room for other components. Just by holding in your left mouse button and drawing out a square, we can select this area. So you can see now this is highlighted in red. Just again, by left clicking there and holding in that button, we can pull, you can see the whole section of that board out. Now here we can see I didn't actually grab hold of that text. but again we can see how quickly it is to manipulate parts of that design. So again, very simple with a few key presses. Again, for zooming in, A for all, Z zooms in at the point of interest where the cursor is, and U zooms out from that point. And again, using the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Also we can look at using left clicks and on the mouse to select components and then to move them, or right clicks to adjust the properties of those. So I hope you find this of interest, and I'll look forward to sending you the next video along quite soon. Thank you. Bye bye.